Good morning, it's Colleen from PISCES 1111. I hope you're all well. I'm here today to do the monthly general reading for Pisces. I'll be doing these readings once a month for you guys, and then I'll be doing the weekly elemental readings as well, which are general. Obviously these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For everybody that's subscribed to my channel so far, thank you very much. And for anybody new that's watching, welcome, and please feel free to hit the like, share and subscribe button at the bottom. I've got an Instagram page which is at PISCES 1111, and this week I've amalgamated that page with my YouTube channel. The main purpose of the Instagram page is posting sort of positive quotes and daily good vibes. Some I've written myself, some I haven't. And I'll also be posting on there whenever new videos are uploaded. So if you don't have a YouTube account and you'd like to be kept up to date as to when I'm posting videos, then follow the Instagram and you'll be able to get that from there. These readings are general, and like I said, these ones will be published on a monthly basis by star sign, and this is for Pisces Sun, Moon and Rising, and we're going to look at past, present and future energies. I'll pull a couple of oracle cards at the end of the reading, and again, these readings, as I said, are general, so this could be about work, it can be about love, it can be about a soulmate, twin flame. Just take it as it resonates with you, okay? Right, let's start reading for our Pisces. Overarching energy, Queen of Swords, communication, 2 knights straight off the bat. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, so an offer in the 3D, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles here, new beginnings. We've got 1 King, 1 Queen. I feel almost for you Pisces here that you've been lost in your head a little bit, and wanting to start anew in the 3D. This could be a new job with the Knight of Pentacles. This could be the offer of new work. It could be the offer of a new relationship in the 3D. Oh, those cards. I'm just going to get some clarifiers on these. Queen of Swords, communication. It feels like there's been some frosty communication with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming up together. Perhaps there's been a bit of an argument. There's a situation in the 3D that's caused you to go within, an offer that you've had in the 3D that's forcing you to think about possible change, new beginnings. Yeah, the Knight of Swords is clarified here by the Ace of Swords. So there's a situation in your life where you've spoken your truth, and that's perhaps caused some conflict. I'm not seeing love here because there's no cup. So this could well be a working relationship, or it could well be partnership, friendship, family member. Yeah, I almost feel a little bit like you've butt heads with somebody about something that they've offered you. And this has caused a new cycle to happen. You've got the King of Wands here, passionate. It could be a relationship because, again, with the passion of the wands and the fire, it could well be about love. And getting the Magician to clarify that is about having all the answers within you. Ace of Pentacles, clarifier. Working hard. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this could be work. I feel almost like maybe perhaps some of you out there have had a falling out with a previous boss, had a new job offer, or something to do with money has gone wrong, and that's forced you to, into a situation where you've got a new beginning, and it's a situation that you do, Pisces, feel very, very passionate about. I think the communication has felt brash and harsh and very logical, and it has upset you. I feel almost like the Three of Swords here could be a third party situation in a relationship, but Three of Swords, again, when we talk about third party, it could be anything to do with work, it could be friends, it could be family, anything that's an additional situation to you in your life or your relationship. And I feel like perhaps this person in a work situation has really let you down. It's caused some conflict. There's been a cross swords more than conflict. I think you've butt heads rather than maybe perhaps really argued and caused conflict, because I'm not seeing any fives in here. But the past situation here is definitely about speaking your truth, whatever this situation is. We'll get some cards, we'll pull some cards now on the current situation. But the fact that Pentacles have come up quite a bit, and also Swords are coming up a lot, tells me that it's a thought-based, logical situation more than it is an emotional one. And that when, I'm seeing the Pentacles coming out in this reading as much, I'm feeling like perhaps there's been, a new journey here in work or something to do with money. Taking a leap of faith, feeling like we've got the Seven of Pentacles here. A lot of Pentacles coming up for you guys. Wow, yeah. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles is about the fruits of your labour. I feel maybe perhaps for you guys, Pisces, that there's been a situation surrounding money or work that's gone a little bit sour, and it's forced you to speak your truth, and you've had to step into your power and perhaps shift this or mix this up. I think you've reached a point with this agreement or this particular business arrangement or this financial arrangement that it's just not worth what you're putting in, and you feel that you're better to go it alone. You've also got the Moon card here, which tells me that perhaps there's been a bit of deception or things haven't been as they've seemed within this situation. And you've also got the King of Pentacles here, again, which is about stability. You've got two kings in the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And I feel whoever this is that you've sort of crossed swords with, they have upset you. And you have had to work really hard to get this new beginning. I think it's also required you to take a leap of faith. But it's almost, I feel like the energy of this is that you know your worth. And you're sort of stepping into your own power and becoming your own King of Pentacles, finding your own stability. And whatever this project is that you're working on, or this situation surrounding money, this job, you're very passionate about it. You've worked hard to get where you are. Instead, and you want to, instead of being, this Knight of Pentacles, which is what this person has offered you, you're capable of being the King of Pentacles yourself. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, we've got the Eight of Swords. So I think, you've put in a lot of work into this project and you felt quite stuck, and in your head you've sort of known that the cycle needs to come to an end and something's got to change, because ultimately, it's been a very toxic situation for you. And I think, cutting away the dead wood has probably been a good thing for you, Pisces. And that, this is a situation because of, I feel almost like, where things are not as they seem, it's almost like there's been a bit of an undercurrent surrounding work or money or a financial agreement or a relationship. And it's been fairly toxic for you in your headspace and has led you to feel very stuck and trapped. Whatever this project is, you have worked very hard on it. And look, clarifying the Moon card is the Star card, so that's about wishes being granted, trusting in your own intuition. And again, next to that is the King of Pentacles, so you'll find the stability in this project or this situation yourself. You don't need another party to do that. And stepping into your King of Pentacles power and your King of Wands power, that person will feel left out in the cold. But at the end of the day, I think when you've gone through a period of feeling stuck and trapped, and the situation has been fairly toxic for you, I think it's the right choice for you to, based around the reading, and obviously take what resonates, it's down to your own choice. But I think that Ace of Pentacles is signifying that this particular arrangement, there needs to be a new cycle begin, because once you take that leap of faith, you're going to have satisfaction, you're going to have fulfillment. It's just a case of having the courage to do that, I think. It feels heavy, and it does feel like, you've spent a long time with the Knight of Pentacles there. You've spent a long time, debating this and making a decision about what you need to do before you've spoke. I think getting the Knight of Swords there and the Ace of Swords clarifying it, you haven't gone rushing in. You thought about how you want to, move forward in your truth. Because the situation has left you feeling stuck. Yeah, I feel like you've had to stand up for yourself because, you know, yeah, I mean, this is, look, predominantly swords in this reading. You know, you've had to stand up for yourself with this person, you know, and fight the fight for, you know, on your own behalf. Because there's definitely, with the Seven of Swords here, there's definitely been some deception, you know, alongside having the moon. Now I think you've just decided to, you know, pack up and leave, you know, and walk away and move towards you know, a happier state of being. Focusing on yourself, your own healing, your own progress and development without the need of, you know, being around a toxic situation. Yeah, look, clarifying the overall outcome is the Queen of Swords. So it's looking after your emotional stability, I think, because again, whatever's happened with this person, it hasn't been pleasant. And I think, you know, it's a case of out with the old, in with the new, past is new. Clarifying the Seven of Wands is the Page of Wands, or Page of Rods, Wands, whatever we want to call them. And that's about, you know, communication and acting. And I think you know that you've been hesitant to move forward, but you know that you have to. You have to stand up for yourself and move forward. There's definitely been some deception surrounding this relationship, partnership, working relationship, you know, this agreement on money, whatever the circumstances are. Yeah, look, you've got Five of Swords clarified by the King of Cups. I think it's about you stepping into your power and knowing your worth. You know, you've got in this deck at the moment, we've got the King of Cups, we've got the King of Wands, and we've got the King of Pentacles. So I do feel that this is about you, Pisces, coming into your own and standing on your own 2 feet, and just eradicating the negativity and the toxicity surrounding this particular relationship. For some reason, I don't feel like it's a love relationship because I'm not seeing that many cups, but interestingly, you know, the clarifying here is the Lovers card. So it could well be about a relationship where somebody's let you down and you've had to kind of move away from that. It could be a working situation surrounding money, and the Lovers card could then be about uniting within yourself, you know, rather than an outside party, and being able to just be whole and complete within yourself, and filling your cup, you know, with an equal exchange, rather than perhaps being in a business relationship or an agreement with somebody that's not actually a two-way thing. But the overall outcome for this is the Queen of Cups. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you've got to focus on loving for yourself, finding that balance, walking away from the deception surrounding this particular relationship, and surrounding yourself with people where the energy exchange and the effort and the work is equal. I'm going to pull an angel. These are new cards I got this week, and they're Daily Guidance from Your Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Birchie. So we're going to pull one of these for you guys just as an additional bit of guidance. But whatever this situation is, Pisces, you know, moving away from feeling stuck and trusting in your intuition that maybe things are not quite right or not all as they seem, you will at the end of that find fulfillment and self-satisfaction, because I think the situation has had you trapped in your head for a while. And emotionally, you know, as a person, we're not just physical beings, you know, we're emotional, mental and spiritual beings. So you've got to look after all of those aspects of yourself. Yeah, so the card for you from this oracle deck is be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they will come to you upon angel wings. I think that's beautiful. And again, I think it stems back to, you know, trusting yourself, going with your gut, trusting your intuition. If things don't seem right, it's probably because they're not. I'm going to pull a couple of love cards because if this for you guys is surrounding a love relationship and that's what resonates with you, and even if it isn't, you know, perhaps these cards will give you a bit of guidance for the month of May. So we'll go for one more. Okay. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So again, I think, you know, the heart-to-heart conversations is clarified in here with the Ace of Swords. It's about speaking your truth and being honest. The only king that we're missing here is the the King of Swords, actually. So maybe that's the next step in terms of communication. The heart-to-heart conversations could link to that. And then being playful, I think, is just trusting yourself and making sure that you know, the people that you're not being so stressed, I guess. Move away from that toxic energy of the devil card that came out to clarify here. Move more towards just not taking yourself and life so seriously. Let it go. Yeah. Well, Pisces, I hope this has helped you for the month of May. Don't forget, if you like what you've seen, hit the subscribe button to be notified of when I'm putting new videos up. And I will catch up with you guys next week in the weekly general elemental readings. Take care. Bye-bye.